Tell me a little bit more about like the inspiration behind, around self-publishing these books.
Yeah, it's a great question and one I love to answer because if I told you 3.5 years ago I would be writing children's books, I probably would have scoffed at that or laughed out loud, along with my wife and a lot of my close friends. Although I have a marketing background in my day job, writing children's books was definitely not on the list. But I think things change when you have 6 and 8 year old boys at home and you get inspired in different ways. And so for me, I just, it's one of those like in the shower moments when you're not thinking about works, an idea hits you. I had one of those lightning bolts about 3.5 years ago, and I said, who's telling the story about how technicians keep us comfortable and essential that they are in our industry? I said, what would be the best way to do that? And I just started putting all these pieces together, like, well, wait a second, there's a lot of workforce development activities happening, both, on the federal level with funding down the state level, right? There's apprenticeship programs, pre-apprenticeship, continuing technical education. So a lot of good stuff there. But I'm like, but I have kids that probably their highest role model is the parent at home. What could I do to really tell this story that a lot of us know pretty well, which is working in the skilled trades can actually be pretty rewarding emotionally. That was really the angle of the books, not necessarily the financial aspect now, but we could talk about that. But the idea is emotionally, like helping people solve problems is a good feeling and one that you should be proud of when you accomplish this work. And so that's what was really the inspiration.